9th of September, the board of Azumah was reconstituted, and thereby, I think, as of last week, the foreign directors of Azumah have all, the white people have all resigned from the board, making the company a solely, owned company, by a Ghanaian firm.
Yes, trade deal. Omotoye every Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd. Ente me pacho. Se ote se Ibrahim Mahama ako oni concession a. Memma obia na ada mo obia nka nkire se ne bra pani ye John Dramani Mahama. Enu nti ana ne nsa ka debi. Emma obia na ada wo kofie. Se uwiase nyina enya ade adom Dramani Mahama. Ede gold ayibia concession bia mining site bia dia ma a friend say Ibrahim Mahama. Wakoto any idea free Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd. and chain. Finally, deal is done and completed.
And full payment by engineers and planners, Black Volta gold acquisition with a reference number. And again, the word to highlight is full payment. Very important.
Founder and the Chief Executive Officer, Edima Engineers and Planners, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, John Dramani Mahama, Niniano. Papa no one the Executive Chairman says Sam Jonah. Finally, almost $100 million. Auranya coupon. Sikana me bonus no direct is kebu. Just say kapre ni ho on na so ho da grado. Obasun da no butu obaso. Obasun da na say udi gobe. Obasun da na say obi di car bia be fa nchen. Eno ho a wo hia for da e. De bia se didi. Da yem gani e ko didi. Na ma no osun da say we $100 million. $100 million. Azumah Resources Limited. Finally, and then deal no I completed. Nti we say Ibrahim Mahama oni say Sam Jonah dese no be omakunya atenase we aye exchange of agent of rights and interest in the Black Volta and Sankofa gold project into officially na say Azumah Resources Limited omo granting no mu say yes yensa ka esika ye check no enunie at the same time omo twia yeso yaje ye receive na omana na say finally take over no I complete ntiene wote the Black Volta and a Sankofa gold project na ni mienu na no belong to Mr. Ibrahim Mahama.
How are you? What's happening?
In the mining sector in Africa has been a great support to all of us. To come to the podium and lead us in an open prayer while we begin the session. Thank you. So this view of it. Infrastructure Fund, thanks Nana for joining us for this event. We have Noah Ado, who currently is the chairman for Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd. Noah, thanks for gracing this occasion for us. You realize that we also have a share with this year, the name of ELP, operations and all the machinations in mining. And to ensure that we get the work out of the ground, our operations director needs no introduction, Billian Adama. Thank you so much, Billy. Also the chair for Ghana Company Limited. Thank you. Sam Jonah is a colossus in mining in Africa. Needs no introduction. Sam, you've been and very much so much of inspiration to all of us. We are grateful. Thank you for coming.
Noah Ni Ado, the Chief Executive Officer, Edima Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd. And on the podium, say as we speak, the sole owner for the equity stake of Azumah is Engineers and Planners E&P. As we speak, the sole owner for the equity stake of Azumah is Engineers and Planners. Now they say, see I am a be manu amebe kasei, me kasei. Manu besi me de manu si wi akai say ene Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd. Ne gold concern ne mining concession na Black Volta and Sankofa no say see me kasei ni na Engineers and Planners omodia 100% full acquisition and omaji amount to half amount of percentage, amount show me shares, amount to need na complete.
Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, CEO, Engineers and Planners, Directors of Azumah, members of the press, and various stakeholders. Welcome to this afternoon's program. On behalf of Azumah, that's the board and management of Azumah, I welcome you all to this afternoon's program. It's been a terrific, third quarter of the year for Azumah. You all recall that it all began on the 7th of July when Azumah, Engineers and Planners to be precise, was entered into an agreement with EBID to secure a $120 million facility for the acquisition of Azumah. It degenerated into all kinds of circumstances. Thereafter, I think that Engineers and Planners again met the media, solely the media, on the 7th or 5th of September, again, to walk them through the transaction. And then subsequently, the takeover by EMP of Azumah. As EMP actually took over Azumah on the 5th of September 2025, in accordance with the shareholders' agreement. And the first instance was the acquisition of all the shares of Azumah, the 100% shares of Azumah by the beneficial owner of EMP and also the beneficial owner of Azumah as we speak. So that was done on the 5th. The equity side of the transaction was done. And so as we speak right now, the single sole owner for the equity stake of Azumah is Engineers and Planners through its beneficial owner, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama. Now, to give you a little bit of the background of the transaction was in two folds. First, the acquisition of the shares, and then also the loan books of Azumah. And that was an arrangement between Engineers and Planners, IGIG, and then Kangol, who are the foreign shareholders based in Australia and then Singapore, respectively, sorry. As we speak, as on the 7th and 6th and 7th of October, the second leg of the acquisition or the swap of the loan facility of Azumah has duly been executed. Engineers and Planners has hereby transferred what is due IGIG as well as Kangol. That's about $91 million to IGIG and another about $9 million to Kangol, thereby sealing the whole transaction. So as we speak right now, the transaction, the financial obligations due Engineers and Planners have been duly settled, making Engineers and Planners the sole owner of Azumah. This afternoon, we brought you in here by way of update to walk you through the journey where we started from and where we've come at this point. Subsequent to that, on the 9th of September, the board of Azumah was reconstituted, and thereby, I think as of last week, the foreign directors of Azumah, the white people have all resigned from the board, making the company a solely, owned company, by a Ghanaian firm. So without taking much time again this afternoon, I'll invite Mr. Philemon Ochredankwa, the Director in charge of Finance and Sustainability of Azumah, to walk you through the Azumah journey and the way forward as we go on. Thank you very much.
Development. Just go slowly so that I take my time to take them through. So those of us who understand financial instrument, FIN 103, tells you that you have done a transaction and you are doing an outward telegraphic transfer. So when you get MT 103, so that's the SWIFT that we all call it. So we'll go to the amount. Please scroll down. Okay, so no worries at all. Not talking minor. So FIN 103, what I was referring to.
What does that mean?
Okay, it means that a financial instrument, so the code is 103. Yes, please. That means that a SWIFT, outward telegraphic transfer, you are sending money out, the evidence. That's FIN 103. The sender, ECOWAS Bank for International Development, that's their SWIFT address. And you realize that we are giving the details. London. What it means, the money went through Standard Chartered London. So that's Standard Chartered London, their SWIFT code, and that's Standard Chartered London address. 10th of October 2025. So that's the value date for the transaction. It means the date they had credit at their end. And the amount, the currency is US dollars. The amount is $91,923,000 $963 United States dollars. So, brethren, so there were 2 transfers. So this is the first transfer. Please scroll down still. Let's do who is the ordering. Obviously, will be ECOWAS. They have ordered Stancha to pay. So let's go down still. Let's go down. Good. Thank you. And the account we were paying to Citibank in the US, and the beneficiary will be iGig. And that's also the account details as well. And full payment by engineers and planners, Black Volta Gold acquisition with a reference number. And again, the word to highlight is full payment. Very important. Thank you. You can now scroll down for the second. I don't need to go through like I did for this one. 300%. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have to review these with a lot of things, and thank you, Bobby.
Yes, Papa na nusi ye no bo se omuri na to omo bo ase na je se omudi friend say check ni certificate no dan mo ho no bo se $100 million e boso tawe na de se sika bu sika gare Ghana ni ba benye sika ankoyo bia say the philanthropist, the man who keep on giving. They say Ibrahim Mahama ante say we ho kire no na watam sika no de akoma no. They say wante say we ne ho akire no akotam sika no de akoma no. This is one thing saying you are going to here driver no got to come as a driver no driving no. This is one thing so 2 4 say to 2 have a jet no than the man. This is one thing say never here jet no than the man. This is one thing say Ghana for the whole country na no. You hear jet. E dey ko South Africa. Akwa DNA test dey be check kai na Ibrahim Mahama say mo medin ko na ye na dey to yani. Na no hear the 8 gallons euros you ewie. Nkremofo na ewo mu no ani ye o mayi omo ye yi ado ani wie na chese malam odi anim ga se de nkremama mretete no wo a ufi se sampanifo ya ene ala to ne safro mu yi so omo de wo ka bra na be kana Ibrahim Mahama so betwe sakani na e de ama ompewe na opede. This is the man ane nyangopa adawroma alhamdulillah bibia akofine Nensaka, the Black Volta mining concession plus the Sankofa mining. And these 2 projects, akoye engineers and planners there, the check here more than Esho in Nano HSA, and the full ownership, 100% ownership of Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd. Omo Black Volta mining, and Sankofa, and then in akoye. Friend say Ibrahim Mahama edia engineers and planners and the owning there. Now we no first na manfo so say court sensem bi beba na there but after the arbitration or matna say di nkoma jojo ahun say no baby adu no still ye betima proceed ama dey na go through enti na abrofo na ewom na agiatum Ghana for na no mulidi as chief executive officer no Noel aso agiatum Ibrahim Mahama and the executive chairman says some Jonah Eswa dia tumoma bibia no akwa efa no muye no and the group picture say cheese take a picture and I said cameraman take a picture cameraman the cameraman take pictures group pictures ever mu say I no be aduru no otilo yansaka gold no yagini na ne gold na abe dia man inside that be dia na way any message no otumfo or say tutu the second na otaka kire say onim die ntia a besi ne Ghana for enyo ma adwene say look say you fa more gold more money inside edema Ghana for na yetimi mining but I don't know enye galamse ne yakan asemu enye illegal mining no from small scale mining to large scale mining ndi say no embeye Nimont Ghana nko a embeye efese Anglo Gold Ashanti enko a embeye Gold Face for nko a say you benya engineers and planners almost ewo mining side omo ewo Ghana hey enti we no de straight deal omo toy every Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd enti me pacho say ote say Ibrahim Mahama ako oni concession memma obi an na ada ma obi an kan kire say ne bra pani ye John Dramani Mahama enunti ana ne nsa ka debi emma obi an na ada wo kofie say uwiase ni na enya ade adom Dramani Mahama ede gold aibia concession bia mining site bia dia ma e friend say Ibrahim Mahama wakoto enya dia free Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd entain entini CEO akasa watibi wasuma wotie ni CEO Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd chief executive officer ne kasa ye no omo ate ase plane fa say Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd ne omo aton 100% right and ownership of the Sankofa mining concession any the black Volta mining concession nina ewa paris ho e di ama papa ye frɛ no Ibrahim Mahama engineers and planners any dia no engineer omo rights ne omo ownership nina no omo dane ayɛ engineers and planners for dia enye ne bra John Dramani Mahama na di dia ma no mema amanfo start sa omo ntro no ene friend say omo se ba ko no MPP de ne de ajapade o ni zo omo se Mahama de say Dios. Ghana police said equalization. We are there. They catch them, you know. Otna, me so make a be atro. We na be na boy say na who love me I go love. Eti they will catch them be make a be atro. O do me am do, o time me am town. Eti MPP for me say mo. We dey mamu yen kugum hu ani mase. Obi ani be ade no free, obi ani be na kuduru. Obi ani issue some issues ba even the president couldn't intervene. Okana no tum ana ne nua Ibrahim Mahama so otu onya akwala. Ana ono akoka na asem. Ana bibia akoyedi. Oni say Sam Jonah ne bibia afa. Azumah Resources for agi atumi say bibia duru ne ntimi nya aduma ne biu. Omodi concession ne to okra nye ne. Ana omaja na ka bebrebe ebeda ho. Enti ka say we omaye ni na no. Engineers and planners eda so what 3 steps. I so mu take. 1 say auditors for by audit bibia kama omu wi a eka bia eda ho a ese na Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd etwa bia no engineers and planners ebeba betwa achim ansa na o start eduma eti process no eda ho ese audit ehu ka omode ka na omode wie na ansa na engineers and planners etwa sa aka na ansa na o start eduma eti sika no grad o menya bia menyo say this year and bia next year because next year ending no message say omu to go the nyam faso but for now they aka no carbon na da so da anim ne extra amount for so month say a whole mining site na ya turn just $100 million and na meche chu no black Volta mining concession na da ho no any Sankofa no and go for ba no mo hwe no mo say go there worth billions of US dollars nemo no na enyema nsheda nko yesa from the company side in Ghana Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd no a international company oye into minings but Ghana dia na say na hackers ni niam doso enti tema onya bibia wie na say na we lose interest enti oja to wa ma inactive ansa na Ibrahim Mahama so ka say debi as a mining site eminya ya nka mepe na anu ya me bra wo so na nka me kope box site ekotu na Ghana for say wana mbra simba to me say otwe ho twen ho yanka say me di Ghana boss side ko che egoma menua twen ho ye jai anu no jai no kana no tum no ko be ni baby tonight and is a way there according private person sem there and why not ma menye hurry up na me nkonkoto na eno kro mu di nkomo no to what da but at the end of the day no na say Ibrahim Mahama so we are no onye so sure say gold na nkofo ne ka no mo sabeka but after bibia no nkofo ne sa suma amanfo mo saba site wo esa be yeso we na hu say gold no kana say bia sa abeka hu gold less no at some point na Azumah Resources Ghana Ltd e person komoje bro eno na chese achineso mentimi wase watimi wa kamesa back and forth na wa he contract mu pen wonya contract pen and our draft contract pen say me am draft contract pay dia one thing you will know and they say in contract there is something called arbitration now they say to dia din na say kasa bi ba na say mentimi wase bi ba kwan be so ne enfa so nka asem no man be mu ne nyina enkoka sa asem no ana de so mo ye wadwe no mo kan na awie ye ka firi ho enti say yetimi ka na say asem no ya antima kan awie na awie pe yo a ne say to so ko court but after the arbitration Azumah Resources Company Limited Ghana Limited ana engineers and planners Ibrahim Mahama John Dramani Mahama Miano omuna to mo ase agi atum se no 100 million US dollars and esika ontwa mfa mo watwa nyina no se I complete bibia afa deal no apeke ade na apeke enti we no Ghana for mo check my akete Ibrahim Mahama se bibia na ni ma ya serious akwai afei no over benyesika obeye yese tam afei no over be billions of US dollars any adoya no afei no be any more baby adu no more mining a friend say experience mo sha say mo apply aduma don't for the boys don't come Ghana don't the money Mahama create a national employment no ninua eso akonya a new company enter anya mining sector there one for kra ni nipa 200 na 200 dey bro one for dey nipa 500 and about 500 workers etimi godina ha na is a Ghana ye twa nipa 500 the free unemployment association for no at the same time mining sector there chairman enye eno no ye 1 Ghana na 2 Ghana na biu ye twoka in dollar equivalent nti ni motu foi ye twa ne ka $1,000 ekura no obewie no nam 10,000 Ghana cedis the $1 no say cedi ni cost say na ya say cedi ni say etofo say wom no money ade because hey dollar no man ho so sika no $2,000 $1,500 $2,000 $3,000 obeji anani aba Ghana cedis no na 30,000 20,000 40,000 Ghana cedis boso me ba go akatua jiko say nti mining sector ni e wonye say sika no obetima sifie obetima toka odi be hwe gas nti ni na no amanfo be di good odi be hwe abusia odi be hwe ne yere ne ma na say Ibrahim Mahama solve about 10 generation problems because money for no go no free money mo ba omo sika edudu omo ntia na nyine paketo wo doson nti when na emfaso engineers and planners ne black Volta mining site any Sankofa no edi ba bebre ono Ghana ana Ghana mine any Ghana for ompe we na ofede Bonsama Ibrahim Mahama John Dramani Mahama nwa ze omi enu de odum se omuye the hope enti Mahama is the hope ana Mahama they are the hope engineers and planners finally their deal is over sealed done and dusted 100 million US dollars paid in full currently as it stands now as we speak. Engineers and planners are the full owners of Black Volta and Sankofa mining site. Ibrahim Mahama, you do all right now. For comments, no, at two comment section, I say, and for what dear bay and of his engineers and planners, the gold mine here, many mining site here, many at the Ghana. Oh, question marks be at home. Who is a president in India? Matching what I saw in Chechemu for, and he also to me the two comment section, I say, Eddie Mame. Eddie no eba akope Maxi Billian our naked truth subscribe like it next monua eso enya bi ehwe makra bye bye.